I could buy and sell you and your little freak show dog and pony act, whatever this is.
With smack in the cheeks of the freaks. Ron and Fez, 102.7 WNEW.
Groundskeepers for Veterans Stadium. We're Ron and Fez.
Ron Bennington, Fez Whatley. It's the night show. We'll be in here with you for the next few hours. And nice and chilly in here, Fez. And we've
I love it.
We've got the cold back.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
877-692-1027. We'll open the phone lines. We also got a lot of stuff to get to tonight. A lot of game shows. We got a lot of stuff to give out tonight. We've got a lot of tickets.
We got the advanced screening of The Curse of the Jade Scorpion. That's starring Woody Allen. That's tomorrow night. And courtesy of DreamWorks Pictures, Curse of the Jade Scorpion opens nationwide Friday, August 24th. And then also plenty of tickets for B.B. King Blues Club and Cafe in Times Square, New York City.
Who's coming to B.B. King?
We got Big Voodoo Daddy, Big Bad Voodoo Daddy. Nils Lofgren is going to be at B.B. King's on Thursday the 23rd. Little Feat is going to be at B.B. King's Friday the 24th. And Clarence Clemens, the big man, at B.B. King's on the 29th. Check it all out at bbkingblues.com.
So the E Street Band will be there, but just not at the same time.
Right. You go see all these shows in a month, you'll have seen the E Street Band.
Maybe they'll only play their part of the song. And then eventually you'll end up hearing Rosalita. Eventually.
So we have those tickets to give away, plus a brand new game show to debut.
And more, Fezzy. Also some big stuff out of the news we're going to get to. And we've got an interview coming up with a guy who's... I guess partners, they got a little business trouble between them?
Yeah, it's actually ended up in Manhattan Federal Court. These are two mail review managers. I guess they each manage a mail review show.
Right.
So it's two guys, and they've decided to part company, and they're fighting over the name.
Who gets the name?
Of their mail reviews.
Okay. So what's the name of the mail review?
Well, one mail review promoter has the name Hunkmania. His partner, who's gone separate ways, wants to now start using the name Hunkomania. So they are
That's too close.
I know. They're now in Manhattan Federal Court deciding who is the true Hunkomaniacs.
That's why if anything happens between you and I, we're still running Fez from that point on. I just get another Fez and I keep right on moving.
And I'll find another Ron?
You'll be Lon. Lon and Hez.
Is as close as I can get without breaching any contract.
All right, so the one guy, the guy we're going to be talking to, Fezzy, he's the...
Yeah, we're going to talk to Thomas Zizzo. He is the man who has the show Hunkmania.
As well as a carny name with the Zizzo.
Yeah. And he wants to stop his former partner from using the name Hunkomania.
Uh-huh.
All right? And now he's also getting countersued, Ronnie, saying that he stole all the dancers away from Hunkomania.
Right, Hunko, which I'm not even sure if that's a correct name. Hunko. Right. It's Hunko. It's not Hunko Burning Love.
Right. It sounds like Sergeant Hulka.
Right. All right, so, Al, let's get the gentleman on the phone, and
Thomas Zizzo from Hunkmania.
maybe we can even settle it right here in night court, Fezzy, before we even have to take this to a federal court.
Right, say some tax dollars that way.
Yeah. All right, we've got him on the line now. He's the original guy, right, Fez?
I believe so. He is the originator and promoter manager of Hunkmania.
Uh-huh. Now, they put something up differently on the board, but I'm sure that part is wrong. Is he the guy with the Hunkmania name or the Hunko-mania name?
I thought he's trying to stop Hunk-O-Mania.
Yeah, he has Hunkmania.
Right, so what's it say on the board that you wrote up there for me?
Oh, Hunko-mania.
Right,
See, it's a confusing enough situation.
This is...
Anyone enjoying a male burlesque show is going to get confused. I think this they had to bring this conversation up in court.
All right, so Thomas Zizzo on with us. Fez, don't get me called into court over this whole situation. I am trying to have the wisdom of Solomon already here tonight. All right, so we're going to be talking with Thomas Zizzo. Thomas.
Yes.
Welcome to Ron and Fez. How are you?
Guys, I just want to start out by saying you guys are awesome, and I love listening to you on the radio. You crack me up. I'm in stitches all the time.
Oh, stop
Thank you,
it.
Thomas.
Cut it out. Now, Thomas, you are the originator of
Hunkmania.
You got it.
Okay.
You got it.
And where does Hunkmania perform?
Hunkmania has 3 locations, one in Manhattan, one in Morristown, New Jersey, and one in Danbury, Connecticut.
All right, so you and your partner had this together, right?
Actually, was not a partner. He was a vendor. He was actually a person that I hired to book the dancers for me. See, when I first started Hunkmania, there was no following. There was no lineup of girls. There was, 20 girls showing up to a show.
Right.
So I knew my task ahead of me was to build up this business, and I needed some help to do it. So I contracted somebody to book the dancers for me. And, he actually had an offer to be a partner at the beginning, and he turned that down. And when he saw that Hunkmania took off, he kicked himself in the butt a few times and tried to take over, and it failed. It blew up in his face.
All right, so, and now he's saying he owns half of your business?
No. He's just trying to go out there and claim that he's the first guy.
Right, he's Hunko-mania.
Yeah, and Hunkmania is a really special environment. I mean, you can say, there's certainly a lot of jokes to be made about male strippers and strippers in general and the antics and stuff that go on in there, but Hunkmania it's really like my baby because I take care of it in such a way that it's a safe environment, it's a clean environment, and a lot of girls come there to celebrate something special like a bachelorette party or a birthday party, and they're coming out there with their moms, their sisters, their other people in their bridal parties and stuff like that, and a lot of them haven't gone out in a long time. So they'll come there and they'll start drinking like they did when they were in college.
Right.
And before you know it, they'll be, need to be carried out. So there's certain things that I took care of, like taking certain drinks off the menu, so I got to kind of babysit everybody here so that everyone has a good time.
So they don't get too hammered.
Exactly. Well, you want them to have a good time and catch a buzz and stuff, but you certainly don't want them, getting drunk beyond, comprehension of what's going on.
Now, I've never, of course, been to a male review like this, but the whole thing is to make the women who come there feel like they're sexy no matter what the hell they look like, right?
I'll tell you, when you go into a Hunkmania show, the first thing you notice is different than like when you go to a strip club where women are dancing, is the energy is through the roof. The women are screaming, they're laughing, they're dancing. The guys really put a lot of effort into developing their act, and it's just a great environment to be in, especially if you are a woman, it's a safe place, and they could just come out and just be a girl without having guys come on to them. If they go try to be like that in a dance club, guys are going to be hitting on them and trying to score with them and all kinds of stuff. And this is a place they could just let their hair down and go wild and, and then go home and pick up where they left off.
Oh, I see. So then they go home and they think about you guys.
There you go. Whatever works.
And in reality, they're actually with a guy like me at the time. But they're closing their eyes.
You're good. You're Hunkamania.
No, too low to the ground, wide to the road, Fuzzy. Nothing I can do about it.
Now, Thomas, you're getting countersued saying you stole all the good dancers.
Well, here's the thing. He attempted to try to take over the show and told the dancers not to show up. And the dancers said, what do you mean not showing up? I I work at Hunk Mania, and that's it. And they decide to come to work, and that's what I meant earlier when it blew up in his face. He backfired on him.
All right, so this has gotten ugly.
Is it true, according to the article, Thomas Izzo, that one of your dancers said that this rival company uses dancers that are old and prickly?
Well,
what does that mean?
That old and prickly means... Obviously, we know what old means.
Right.
Old means they're past their prime. Even though they may still be a good-looking guy...
What's prime for a male dancer?
Well, prime doesn't really... It doesn't really get connected to a specific age. It's just the overall look. If you look at a guy and all of a sudden you're questioning his age, then he's just past his prime. You know, if a guy looks 40, or 45, girls want to see, they're married to a 40-year-old guy. A lot of the women, they want to see a guy that is a dreamy guy. It's the attitude, it's the excitability. When he walks in the room, he has presence. I don't want a guy that can pass as a male dancer.
Right.
I want the guy that the girls are just going to go, God, look at him, and when he smiles and when he dances and he gets out there, the girls just, at that point, lose their mind and they start waving dollar bills around, they start screaming. And the prickly thing is when a guy has, I guess, too much body hair.
Right.
And he shaves down and, you get that stubble going on, and when he comes over and, there's tipping or whatever involved and he dances for you and stuff, and, you just feel that stubble kind of stuff. I mean, that's what it's kind of taken out of context a little bit, but that's
By midnight, it's grown back, and he's a wolf man.
That's the problem, Fezzy. All right, so it's the original is Hunkomania.
No, the original is
Hunkmania. See, I'm so confused with it.
That's why this has to be settled in court.
By the way, Al, thanks for correcting it after you put up the wrong thing.
By the way, you may want to tell everybody that if they want to see the real guys, look at hunkmania.com.
All right, hunkmania.com.
HUNKMANIA.com.
That's my homepage.
Is that your homepage?
Now, we're starting our own troupe here.
Yeah.
We're called Junk Mania.
Junk Mania.
And it's just, we lead with the junk.
Junk Mania.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I hope you're not going to try to compete with me.
We're going to it's Junk Mania. Ron and Fez's Junk Mania.
We'll see you in court then. It's too close to Hunk Mania.
That's too close?
All right.
What about something else? Like NADFest.
NADFest we could probably get away with.
You think so?
Yeah.
Ron and Fez Mania or something like that.
Sack Attack.
Ooh, Sack Attack.
Sack Attack.
Football season starts.
Sack Attack 2001.
Yeah, it'd be a different kind of sack, though. How about just Putapalooza?
For the kids.
Yeah.
Because they're into the whole alt thing.
Would that work, Thomas?
I guess we'd have to see what the show's really about first.
All right, what about this? And it's kind of an off-Broadway thing. Bulls, Bulls, Bulls.
There you go. That's going to bring in the folks.
Now, Thomas?
Bulls, Bulls. That is so simple and perfect. How about Scrotalicious? Would that work? If you end up losing Hunkmania, would Scrotalicious work?
Scrotalicious is something that we were considering. Humpomania is something also we were thinking about.
How about Bonerific?
Bonerific is good. Gonads Go.
Where they come in little cars.
Right.
Like Go Cats Go.
Right.
But it's Gonads Go.
Yeah.
Gonads.
The Hairy Ass Review?
No? None of this?
Not working. It's not striking me right here.
All right.
But the creativity is there.
Yeah.
The juices are flowing.
Oh, Thomas.
Oh, Spunkomania. Wait.
Yeah. Spunkomania.
Yeah. Spunkerific. Spunktacular.
How about Bull Sweating to the Oldies?
Oh, that's good.
And
Bull
just like
Sweating to the Oldies.
See, I don't think girls want to hear about the junk as much.
Yeah.
No.
How about a name they can trust?
Yeah.
Johnson and Johnson.
Yeah.
And Johnson and Johnson and more Johnson.
That was brilliant.
And everybody just has that on their coat. It just goes on and on.
That was brilliant.
Tool time. Just tool time.
Then Tim Allen will be suing.
Right, that's true, too.
Right. Stiff and stuff.
What is it?
Stiff and stuff.
Can't get a little because you can't get enough.
Yeah, HR Stiff and stuff.
Some of these things, I don't know whether they're going to work or not, Fuzzy.
Right.
All right, but it's hunkmania.com.
Right, and that's HUNKMANIA.com.
The original.
Right. All right, thanks a lot, Thomas.
Good luck to you.
You guys are awesome.
Good luck to you, and let us know how you make out with this.
Yeah, will you keep us updated?
Hey, at any time, I don't know, what your sexual preferences are. That's not my business.
What's
but if
that-
you
where's
ever
that
want to
come
be in a
from?
room,
Where do these rumors start?
Where does that come from?
if you ever
Seriously,
want
where
to
does
be in
that
a
come
room
from?
with a couple of hundred screaming crazy women, with those odds, you're bound to get lucky. So.
And is that how it works out? I always heard that you want to be waiting on the outside of a male review when the chicks are leaving.
It's always better on the inside.
When they're leaving the wood shop. Oh,
Wood shop, okay.
Thomas, I'm looking up a lot of calls about this right now. You want to take some calls with us? Some of these guys have ideas. Hold on. Here's Pete. Pete, you're on with Thomas from Hunkmania.
Hey, Pete.
Hey guys, what's happening?
Yeah. What's up?
How about test the bulls?
Testables.
Festivals.
Doesn't work for you, Thomas?
Sounds like festivals.
Here's Paul. Paul, you're on with Thomas from Hunkmania.
Hey, Paul.
Hey guys, Paul from Lawrence.
Yeah.
How about Schlongfest?
Schlongfest.
Or maybe the penis parade?
We're getting better. I'll tell
Some
you.
of these things are working.
How about this? The Slong Show. Like the Gong Show.
There you go.
Jimmy, you're on with Thomas from Hunkmania.
Hey,
How you doing,
Jim.
guys?
Yeah.
Go ahead, pal.
Lay miserable.
Thanks, man.
There you go.
Here's Hal. Hal's on. You're on with Thomas from Hunkmania.
Hey, Hal.
Hey, Ronnie, how are you?
Hey, buddy.
Hey, how about Tube Steak Charlie's?
I like that.
There you go.
People, it's a well-known name, too.
Right. It's a name you can trust.
If I use any of these, we're going to wind up in court now.
Who knows how this works out? It's going to be weird in court, though. Hey, Dan, you're on with Ron and Fez.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah.
How about Spectac-Testicular?
Wow.
That would be tough to spell out.
That is literally a mouthful.
Add a .com to that and you lost them.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you gotta think of that.
Yeah. You got to think .com nowadays. Here's Fred. Fred, you're on with Thomas.
Hey, Fred, go ahead.
Hey, you can have this one for free.
Yeah.
How about Junk City?
Well, we're going to Junk City.
Junk City, USA.
Now, Lou, you're on with Thomas from Hunkmania.
Hey, Lou.
Hey, how you going?
Yeah.
How about thoseyambags.com?
Oh,
See,
Yam bag.
Now, I don't even know if girls ever even use the term yam bag.
No.
That's one of the problems.
This is definitely a double standard industry.
Yeah.
Girls go to this, for one reason, guys go for another. Guys like to fantasize, a little differently than women do.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Now, do you have any kind of rule that you don't let your dancers go out with the girls, or whatever they get, they get?
Well, it's impossible to police something, two people have an attraction towards each other, and if somebody slips the other one a phone number, there's no way, obviously, to police that. And if they go on a date on their own, it's just an occupation. I mean, if these guys worked in a gym and the girl was working out there, and it's kind of like a similar thing like that. And if two people want to get together, there's really no way you're going to stop that. They're going to go on a date and go to dinner and whatever they.
It just seems like the girls that show up for this, it's like that dog party thing.
Right, it's dog party.
Dog show.
Well, they probably
you're
think
wrong.
about us when
You're
we're
wrong about that.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh no, there's plenty of beautiful girls coming in.
The Fez, all women are dog party. That's the problem.
I think girls are stupid and ugly.
Here's Rich. Rich, you're on with Thomas from Hunkmania.
Hey, Rich.
Hey,
What do you got?
I've been to a couple of these joints outside. It's
Yeah.
really mommies and salamis.
I like the idea of that.
Mommies and salamis.
Some salamis for the mommies. Hey, Sean,
Thomas, you can't tell us you're not writing these down.
Sean, you're on with Thomas from Hunkmania.
What's up, Thomas? What's up, Ron? What's
Yeah.
up, guys?
Hey, Sean.
How about Fort Dix?
And go with the whole Army theme. Fezzy.
Sure.
Fort Dix. Hey,
Military review.
Larry, you're on with Thomas from Hunkmania.
Larry.
Well, yeah, how about
What's that?
We lost you, Larry. Go ahead.
Woodstock?
Woodstock, kind of the summer of '69. Hunkmania.com, ladies, check it out. Thomas, thanks for being on with us. Good luck.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Thomas.
Alrighty, bye-bye.
With the court case. See you later.
We'll figure out who gets the rights to Hunkmania. I think you should have gone with one of these suggestions.
Me too. I mean, there's so many of it. There's
Nuts for nuts. How's that?
Nuts for nuts is
We're
not bad.
nuts for nuts.
Here's on the instant feedback from Marion. What about Nickelodeon? Schlong Song is another one that came in.
Nice. Veiny members only. That way it seems exclusive.
Where you come in with the members only jacket.
I still have mine.
Here's a Sit and Spin from Pooter Toot, who always has good stuff. Scrotum on the Hudson. That one I don't even think makes names. The Buff Buffet.
Oh, that's good.
The Purple Pickle.
Purple Pickles on parade. Perfect.
Hey, Bob, you're on a Fez. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, Bob.
A nice family place to go.
Yeah.
Howard's Johnson.
Howard's Johnson.
They've got the 30-second flavor.
Thanks a lot. Hey, Mike, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah, you can make it like a European style. I'm all for skin.
All foreskin.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I'm with
go
you now.
that angle. All right,
Or
thanks.
a veiner runs through it.
All right, thanks a lot. Now we're just, we're not even trying. We're just getting silly.
We're just throwing out words in the middle of movie titles.
Hey, Wombat, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Wombat.
What's up, guys?
Yeah.
Hey, bringing back those old college days when you get drunk and you pass out.
Yeah.
The tea bag.
The Teabags could actually be a nice name for a dance troupe.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Teabags. The Teabags.
Anyway, Fezzy, big business. Who did this song now?
Where does this song come from?
From the former lead singer to X-Dream,
Wow.
Roy Hampton.
Rory Hampton.
Roy Hampton did a song for these guys just now while we were talking to him.
So this will go to the winner.
Yeah.
The winner can use this as his jingle.
Okay.
Hulkamaniacs. We got put in big ball sacks. We're zany to the max, there's baloney in our slacks. We're Hulkamani, totally zany. Here's a show that's many Hulkamaniacs. Those are the facts.
Ron and Fez. 1027 WNEW.
We're out of Fez. Toll-free phone number 877-692-1027.
I don't know what the sexual preference is with you guys.
Where does that come from?
How many other shows do people ask if you're even straight?
Most
What do
shows
I
it's a
gotta?
given.
I gotta have pictures with my kids wherever I go.
Let them think what they want about us,
No,
Ronnie.
I don't
We
want
don't care.
I don't want them to think what they want.
We don't care. We're living our lives.
One of us cares.
We're just as God made us. And that's all they need to know. I don't care how many times they write it in the Post. They can write it every day. Write it every day. I dare you.
I don't want you daring people.
New York Post, I dare you. Write it every day.
They called us the straight ? And gay duo. So what they're saying is they know for a fact that one of us is gay, but they really doubt if the other one's really straight.
The straight comes in quotes, so we don't even get 50%.
Right.
Even the straight is questioned.
Hey, Kyle. Kyle, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Kyle.
Hey, Ron Fez.
Hey, buddy.
Big ass card holder 4272.
All right,
yeah,
pal.
man.
Hey, listen, there's an article going around on the news tonight that you guys are going to be featured on Penny Crone Spot. Is that true?
No.
No?
No, it's
Well, they're
not.
talking about two new shock jocks hitting the airways here in New York. I thought it might be you guys.
Spy
I knew it.
report. Spy report.
I knew
No.
it couldn't be Don and Mike. It's just a matter of time before they're parking cars with the radio chick.
Actually, I don't think anyone would consider us shock jocks.
Right. Or new.
No. Yeah, we're not new. We're shock jocks. Maybe there's a new team. We need a Fezzy, a big.
Spy report.
Spy report.
Maybe it's the sports guys.
That could be. Oh, don't laugh.
All right. See ya.
No, no one ever calls us shock jocks.
Right.
Maybe we ought to shock some people.
We're the straight gay duo. That's what we get. We don't get shock jocks.
Let us know when they're doing a thing on the straight gay duo.
So who could be this new team of shock jocks?
What are you bitches wearing out there?
Channel 5's going to do a report on.
Why don't you peel that G-string off, you little whore, you little bitch? You're getting shock-jacked.
All right, you lesbians, go at it.
You whore sluts. Why don't you come over here and take care of my knob? We're shock-jocks. Shocking.
Al, is there, do we need
Spy report.
is there, new, shock jocks in town?
That we need to know about?
No, I wasn't aware of any new shock jocks coming to town.
Who is a bubbing cowhead? Is that it? Shocking people?
Maybe.
We're going to kill a pig a little later on, bitches.
So don't be too shocked, man.
Hey, stick around in about an hour and a half. We're going to kill a baby on the air.
And then eat it.
We're going to kill a black baby.
We're shocking.
That's how we're shocking people tonight.
We'll shock you sexually, racially.
Oh, yeah, a little later on, Fezzy, I'm going to beat up an Asian baby and then boil it. Just to shock you people.
Who's watching all these babies until it's time for the rest of the show?
They're orphan babies.
Shocking.
Then I'm going to make a toddler drink a vial of AIDS juice. Or wherever you get that from.
AIDS juice?
I don't care, man. I'm shocking people out.
Shocking. 877-692-1027.
Later on, I'm going to have oral with a retarded kid.
You're so shocking.
I'm going to shock the hell out of you people.
Stop it, Shock Jock. You must be stopped.
And the hell with this. Management can kiss my ass, man.
Put those babies down. Management cares.
All right, which one of you babies wants to get killed?
That'll be every day.
Line up.
Oh, yeah, one more thing. I'm high.
You're so
I am one high shut jug. I don't care anymore, man.
You're a renegade, Shock Jock.
Oh, and then a little later on, I'm going to light people on fire.
Don't!
Mormons. I'm going to light Mormons on fire, man.
Not Mormon babies.
Call all your friends and tell them the shock jocks are going crazy.
You're out of control, Shock Jock. You're just out of control, mister.
All right. And then first, before we kill the babies, we got to go traffic and weather.
Got to pay the bills.
Who's the new shock jocks in town?
I have no idea. I guess Channel 5's going to let everyone know. About a pair of new shock jock.
Here, wait a minute.
New sheriff's in town, Ronnie.
Here's the new shock jock. Hi, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, this is Jackie. I'm the new shock jock.
Jackie.
Hey, my wife Nancy.
Stop begging.
Yeah, 4 hours to stump the comedian.
You can't come back.
That's
I'm
not
coming
shocking.
I got that.
Spy report. Spy report.
That says you can't come back.
I'm coming back.
All right, see you later, Jackie. Poor Jackie. We hardly knew ye.
That would be shocking.
That's how shocking we're going to get a little later on, Fizzy.
877-692-1027.
We're on a Fez.
Ron and Fez, 1027 WNEW.
We're Ron and Fez. Thanks for being with us. Still to come, we will have stuff to give away to you. Tickets to BB King Blues Clubs, great shows all this month, plus tickets to the advanced screening of The Curse of the Jade Scorpion, starring Woody Allen.
Does that look any good, the offense, that Woody Allen film?
Yeah, it looks good to me. It looks really goofy, but it's still good.
Goofy, but good. Hey, Adam. Adam, you're on Ron Fez. How you doing, man?
Hey, Adam.
I am shocked and appalled. You got 6725 here.
Yeah.
I would hand in my card, but I'm not that appalled.
Because how shocking we're getting?
I am shocked.
Yeah.
I'm almost speechless.
Well,
you were talking about killing babies, and I don't know what to say.
it's only, to be shocking.
It wasn't even racism. I was waiting to get Andy DeFranco'd, and nothing worked.
Yeah.
I'm just shocked.
All right, thanks a lot, man. Hey, John. John, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, John.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, buddy.
Yeah, was Fez on the Parkway on Friday? Because there was about 200 pairs of children's underwear.
Really?
Yeah, can you guys put an Indian baby in a Cuisinart?
A little later on, we're going to be shocking and do that. Thanks, man.
All right.
All right, see ya.
In real life, we enjoy children.
In real
We
life.
just put them in blenders on the air.
To shock.
Just shock you. To be the shock jocks.
To be shock jocks.
Hey, Matt. Matt, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Matt.
Hey, I got a question for the shock jock.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
What do little babies taste like?
Chicken.
Mm-hmm.
Literally like chicken.
Now I'm starving.
Hey, Scott, you're on Ron and Fez. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, Scott.
Hey, guys, this is a big-ass card holder here, but I don't want to give you my number. I'm going undercover right now.
All right, buddy.
I want to know if that big-ass dodgeball tournament was just a bit you guys are doing, because I'm looking to take out Al Dukes, grade 3 concussion. I don't know if you guys could put me into the emaciated prize closet for that.
Grade 3 concussion.
I'm looking at Troy Aikman his ass. Al, get your head on a swivel, Al.
We were actually talking about doing this in Rocktober, as they say in the radio business.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to give out my number because I'm going to be laying in the weeds. I'm looking to decleat him.
Al,
all I got to say one thing, buddy. Keep your head up. See you.
Yeah.
Al, people don't like you.
Why is that?
I don't know why that is.
Now, the Mad Producers has been sending everybody emails, Fezzy.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, well, we get electronic mail now.
Oh, that's right. No more stamps, no more envelopes.
No, that's the old style.
No more Mr. Postman.
We're right on the cutting edge when it comes to mail.
And now, Ron and Fez, the show of the future, brings you...
Electronic mail. Mail sent electronically.
It's a fascinating world we're living in now.
All right, now, one thing that has to stop with this Mad Producer, who's kind of a stalker, right? What's the basic story on him, Al? First, he calls up here and he says he wants to produce the show, and he immediately doesn't like you, right?
Right.
Now, he's got no radio background at all.
None.
And he's furious with you, and he says he hangs around with Brad Pitt and Jack Nicholson or something.
Yeah, those are the two names. He goes to a lot of Hollywood parties, he
That
says.
he could get us these A-list guests for this show.
Yeah. So,
which doing, of course, would immediately take them down to B-list.
And we've had him on the phone before, and he just talks really fast, and he's... a lot of people say he's crazy. He doesn't sound crazy to me. He sounds enthusiastic, but he's been on ronandfez.net and basically writing crazy things and threats to people or whatever.
Right. He kind of went nuts, though, started down that road when he was demanding a lot of lunches with us.
Right. That's the thing that kind of turned us off, that he wanted to give us all his ideas, but we had to hang out with him personally.
We had to have dinner with him on a Saturday night, and... people, when you work 4 hours a day, your Saturdays are precious to you.
So whatever reason, he has taken up a hate for Al Dukes, as we all have.
And then, of course, well, you know what happened last week during Stinkus Pink is he actually showed up at the door.
Oh, he got into the building and wanted to get in here. And Al, what happened there? You said no?
Al C blocked him.
Yeah, because I did not set that up. So
you didn't invite him, so you sent him on his merry way.
Right, he was not invited.
After he had just had a great day at work. And
so that was, you backhanded him, basically, and that hurt.
So there's a lot of the background for you people.
All right, so maybe we need the electronic mail thing again, Fezzy, before I read his letters.
Oh, sure.
And now, Ron and Fez, the show of the future, brings you...
Electronic mail. Mail sent electronically.
All right, here is the situation. He is looking for people to get Al fired and wants to start a letter-writing campaign to Ken Stevens, our boss. Here are the rules. All letters must be sent via email or electronic mail, as it's known.
Wow.
To almustgo@hotmail.com.
So there's actually a screen name, a screen address, dedicated to getting Al Dukes fired.
He says all must be sent in regular email. No attachments shall be accepted. We will then print out and send all entries to Ken Stevens. That's right, he writes. We'll even pay for the postage. When Al is fired or leaves on his own, Ron and Fez will pick the winner.
Now we're involved?
No, we cannot be involved in this. Who wrote the most compelling letter of why Al must go. I will then pay $1,500 prize in cash. Good luck, the Mad Producer. All right, Mad Producer, we are not allowed to be attached with this because we would be promoting this off the air. It has nothing to do with the station.
Are we eligible for the prize money? Check the list of rules.
We can't be giving out prize money that doesn't come from the station or...
Are we eligible to win it?
No. First of all, no one is eligible. We can't be involved in this. We sign paper upon paper about how rules for a contest on the air must be done. We just can't say, all right, we'll let one of the listeners run a contest and people can be part of it.
So this bounty on Al Dukes' job has nothing to do with us.
It actually was something we can't even be a part of. We can't even act like it exists. Is that right, Al?
That's correct.
You're the guy that's supposed to be watching the rules for us. Now, here's the funny thing. Ken Stevens wouldn't be able to pick out Dukes out of a lineup.
Right. So, even if people did send letters in themselves, he wouldn't know who in the world you're talking about.
Or care.
Right.
That's the beauty of Ken's job. He'll look at stuff like how much cash is coming from that show. Is it more than it costs? Okay, then we'll keep it. If not, it goes. That's how much he has to do with us.
It's a simple philosophy, but it works for him.
Yeah. All right, so why do you think this guy hates you so, Al?
I don't know. That when he came up here the last time and got very angry, that's when it kind of escalated. He was very jumpy and just, I don't know, because I wouldn't let him in. He's just a very hateful person.
All right, so basically, all right, hold on. Let me see this. This came to us from a big-ass card holder. Dollar Bill, he says he was in the building for Stink is Pink, and he said, although Al can be, and saw this thing between Al and Mad Producer, he said, although Al can be a little stiff, he handled this nut very well.
Uh-oh.
The whole time we were waiting to come down, the guy was running his mouth about everything and anything. He's clearly looking for attention. Get a life, Mad Producer. So, and apparently he's been mailing this to a lot of people who go on ronfez.net.
Now, Al didn't shut the door on him entirely. He did tell him that if you do get Jack Nicholson, like he promised, that he could come in the studio and bring Jack with him.
Right.
So he's not completely shut out of the place.
I'm liking him more and more, though.
But how can he possibly succeed, Al, if you're still around?
Well, you got hired by Jeremy Coleman, right? You're his boy.
Yes, I am.
You're his golden boy, and you're basically a spy on the show.
I don't think I'm a spy on the show, but yes, Jeremy.
You spy on the show, you go back and report everything that we do.
You're Jeremy's liaison, and let's face that.
Yes, I definitely am a liaison.
You're supposed to be my lackey, and you're his lackey.
Both, really.
How can you be a yes man to two people?
Let me ask you this, Al Dukes. Would you be willing to take $1,500 to quit?
No, that's not a lot of money.
Would you have a knife fight with this Mad Producer?
No. No, I don't want to fight him.
I don't know the way out of this, then. Other than knife fight.
Yeah.
Other than you quit or get in a knife fight. That's the two ways I think we can solve this.
But our choices are obviously limited.
Wait a minute, what about Chicky Run? Where you both steal two cars, you go to a cliff, and you drive as fast as you can towards the cliff. The last guy to jump out wins.
Oh, okay. You want to do Chicky Run?
Unless, Al, you get your coat caught on it and you go flying off the end like a rebel without a cause.
What if they just come at each other with tractors? Like in Footloose.
That was the worst Chicky Run of all time. Very slow tractors running in each other.
The very, very slow Chicky Run of Footloose.
What about this? Two things of heroin. One of you gets a hot shot so that you'll actually be overdosing, and we won't know who.
Right.
Until that person convulses.
We'll even let you pick the syringe first.
Oh, I've never done that, so...
Well, you know, I mean, there's nothing you really have to do other than, you know...
You've probably never been in a knife fight either.
Right. Or a Chicky Run, for that matter. Or even this tractor run that Fez used to do back in his neighborhood.
Sure. Oh, sometimes it would take us all day to do a Chicky Run. 18 hours we're out there just coming at each other.
What about this, Al? You go out in the sun together, right? And you each have a magnifying glass and you're holding it up to each other's eye. First one to blink.
Yeah, right in the retina.
Loses his job.
Russian roulette. Ever think of that?
No, I'd rather not do anything that was dangerous.
2 guys, 1 gun, 1 bullet.
Something. Let's finish this thing, Al. The only way I can think of is a bloodbath of some sort.
Yeah, because here's the thing. Something's got to give, man.
All right, hey, Dave. Dave, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Dave.
Guys, how are you tonight?
Yeah.
What can we do for you, Dave?
All right. You gotta have Al Dukes defend this job like it's a World Wrestling Federation championship.
Interesting.
Send him off on vacation for a week. Have this mad producer guy come in, do the job. Whoever's better is the winner and the new Ron and Fez producer champion.
All right, good point. Al, would you let him work your job?
No, I'd rather just keep doing it right now.
You wouldn't give up your job just for a week?
No.
And that way, if you're...
That would actually give you time to train for the knife fight to come back.
No, I don't even want to knife fight him.
Huh.
Why not?
Is that where you're tied at the wrist?
Well, we could tie him at the wrist. I'm not saying, I wasn't going to make him. But if you want to tie him at the wrist, Fezzy, I'm all for flamboyance.
Okay. How do you feel about being tied at the wrist?
I really don't want to do any of the, fighting or stabbing thing.
All right. What about this? Just let him come in and work 1 shift. Bring in Brad Pitt and Jack Nicholson with him.
Right, they can pull spots.
You stay home and listen to the show and write bad posts about him for a while. And it's a Freaky Friday. We'll do it on a Friday where you live like him for a week.
And then you are getting him back.
Actually, the mad producer, he's not even allowed in this building.
What's that mean? Anyone's allowed in this building.
No, when I talked to Jeremy and told him what had happened.
Oh, like a baby.
Oh, Al Dukes.
Jeremy has to know all these.
Why?
Well, I do understand that.
Yeah, just to let he knows.
What Jeremy doesn't know will hurt you. Remember that, Al.
That's the important thing. Hey, Rob, you're on Ron and Fez.
How you doing?
Hi, Rob.
We're okay, buddy.
Hey, how about a TLC match? Tables, ladders, chairs.
Oh, my. What kind of match?
TLC, table, ladder, chair match.
Oh, my. You want to do that? Get the table, Hawk. All right.
What's up?
What's up?
Al, what do you think you'd be more proficient with? The table, the ladder, or the chair?
Oh, my.
Probably the chair. It's easier to handle.
Sitting and watching.
All right, let's take a break. A lot of people want to talk about this.
All right.
So hold those calls. And, Al, I hate, though, if I don't have something planned and you pull us off with all your craziness.
I feel a little nervous walking out of the building every night because of this guy.
What's the worst that could happen?
That I get attacked and killed?
All right, suppose you are. Imagine the Post headlines the next day.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but I'll be...
Cruella the Mad Professor. Producer, not Mad Professor.
Producer of the gay straight duo show found headless and a topless bar.
Yeah, but that doesn't do me any good.
It makes you a legend, my friend.
Headless, topless bar.
It gets you in the television and radio Hall of Fame.
Oh, yeah.
Right next to us.
And I'll go visit your headless bust.
And then the very next show, I go like this. This one's for Al.
Right.
I point up in the air. This one's for Al.
We do that. Ronnie points in the air. I pull a little of the malt liquor out. And we say goodbye to you and welcome the mad producer to the show. Taking over your duties as interim mad producer.
877-692-1027 is Ron and Fez.
Ron and Fez.